Hi, everybody. It's meteorologist Brian Bennett. Let's talk quickly about the chance for some snow flurries or maybe even a really light snow shower possible for your Saturday night and Sunday morning. And if you check this out as of this recording at 6:45 p.m., we are getting some snow flurries in Citrus County. We've had reports of a few snow flurries being seen in Homosassa, even a flurry or two in Crystal River. So where you see the blue here, this represents a few snow flurries that are falling in the very northern parts of the Tampa Bay area. Right now, it's about 39 degrees in this area, and that appears to be the threshold of what you need to get frozen precipitation out of this particular event. I know 32 degrees is technically freezing, but the air aloft is really cold, so those flakes actually stay frozen even as they move through air that is a couple of degrees above freezing. So when will it be 39 degrees in Brooksville and Hernando County? Between 7 and 7:30. And then Pasco County and areas east over to Claremont and very northern Polk County, you'll reach that possibility for a flurry between I'd say about 8 p.m. And then between 9 and 10 p.m., Tampa, Hillsborough County, Pinellas County, over to Lakeland, and maybe even southeastern Orlando. Around 9 or 10 p.m., you'll reach temperatures that are cold enough to sustain frozen precipitation. And then as we head through the nighttime hours, that chance continues to move farther east, and we could even see some flurries as far south as maybe even LaBelle or Punta Gorda or Lehigh Acres or maybe even inland parts of Fort Myers area. This is some wicked cold Arctic air that is moving in. Let's take a look at the high resolution rapid refresh model real quick. And this model is really handling the scenario the best. It has the best lower level microphysics of any model that we have access to here. And it's been nailing this forecast so far. Here we are. The forecast as of the afternoon run was for some flurries in Citrus County around 6 p.m., and that's exactly what happened. Here we are around 8 p.m., and you can see the blue, which represents some flurries, possible in western Orlando, maybe even we could see some in Hernando County or start to see some flurries possibly in Pasco County. Do notice that the large blob of liquid precipitation moves out and some drier air moves in behind it. But still, we'll get a bit of Gulf effect moisture being squeezed out of the atmosphere, which could induce these overnight flurries, which will be kind of a rare sight for us here in the Tampa Bay area. Let's go ahead and look through the model for the rest of the evening. The model does have things drying out a bit, but models you kind of take with a broad brush. They're not always 100% accurate, so we could see some snow flurries possible between about 9 p.m. and midnight in this area along the I-4 corridor. Can't completely rule that out. And then here we are. Look at the model. This is around 4 o'clock in the morning. And the models really liked the idea of these little spurts of snow, this Gulf effect enhanced by the Bay effect, spurting out some flurries, maybe even a light snow shower around 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. And this would be down in Manatee County, maybe even down towards Punta Gorda. And you see how the shape of these precipitation lines are in the form of almost lines. These are bands or streamers or convective bands, whatever you want to call them. It's moisture being squeezed out of the atmosphere due to a relatively warm Gulf sea surface temperature combined with really cold surface temperatures, and that's squeezing moisture out. And yeah, you can see that we're going to see that chance for snow flurries or a light snow shower across the Tampa Bay area as we head through the nighttime hours and overnight tonight. No big accumulation expected, maybe enough to have some flurries have a slight accumulation on the windshield of your vehicle. That's about it. But nobody's going to wake up to just a complete whiteout of conditions, and not everybody is going to see frozen precipitation overnight. It's going to be kind of hit and miss. So what you'll want to do if you have a radar handy is kind of look at the radar, and if you see anything to your north or northwest of where you are as we approach the time when those freezing temperatures are going to happen, then there's a fair chance that those could turn into frozen precipitation. Kind of cool. If you're from up north, stop laughing at us. But we in the south here in Florida do not see flurries very often, so this is an exciting thing for us to experience. All right, I'll do another update as soon as I see anything new or different. Otherwise, everybody have a safe evening and stay warm. It is going to be a cold night and a very chilly Sunday.